It is Tuesday, October, I think 19th. If you've seen my last vlog, you know I've had a pretty hectic day, but I'm going to take a break from packing for a second to go to the cardiologist. I will update you guys on why and all that fun stuff after I get out, but I'm like running late. So I'm gonna hop in here and then I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Okay guys, sorry if you can hear cars in the background. I'm sitting outside because the lighting's better out here. After the day I've had, I just kind of need to de-stress. I just got my monitor placed. I just wanted to quickly go over what is going on with my heart. I just kind of wanted to document and share this, not only for me to look back on so I can kind of remember my symptoms, but mainly just because when this was first happening to me, I had no idea what was going on or how to fix it or if I was dying. It's your heart, like it's very important. Basically, when I was 14, I got diagnosed with SVT, which is supraventricular tachycardia. It's not anything to really worry about. It's more the symptoms that bothered me the most. It's not gonna kill you. It's not gonna stop your heart. From my understanding, it's not really something to worry about per se, but your heart rate can go really fast. Like my heart rate would get up like 280 beats per minute and it would stay like that. When I first got diagnosed, I think it might have been 2013. I actually did an ablation surgery. That was my first one. What they do for an ablation is they go in and they burn excess pathways in your heart, like they burn the little cells that are sending off the wrong message. I actually had a cryoablation the first time around, and that's just because it was really close to the section of my heart where my AV node was, my little pathway was. So I think I had 2 lesions ablated in that procedure. It worked great. My recovery was fine, and then fast forward when I got pregnant with Alicia, it kind of came back. And then I struggled with it for a few years. You know, I was in college, I was busy, I didn't have time to be going to the doctor and trying to figure out what was wrong with me. So I kind of put that on the back burner for a little bit until I got finished with school. And then I had Clayton. Throughout both of my pregnancies, I was just disregarded because I was pregnant, and my OB was like, it's a cardiac issue, go talk to your cardiologist. And my cardiologist would be like, oh, well, that's really an OB issue, so you should probably talk to your obstetrician because you're pregnant and we really can't do anything with you while you're pregnant. I tried multiple medications and medications really didn't work for me, especially beta blockers. Ugh, I hate them because they would drop my blood pressure so low that I would be so exhausted every day. My blood pressure would be like 80/40 or something crazy like that, and I would just be dead. So the beta blockers didn't really work to help my heart at all. My symptoms mainly were heart racing, short of breath, fast heart rate. I got dizzy a few times. After I had Clayton, I decided in 2020, he was 2, you know, I was having really bad episodes with my heart. It was time to get another event monitor and get this thing diagnosed and dealt with. After my event monitor, they actually diagnosed me with 2 things, SVT and atrial fibrillation. My primary care doctor took a look at my, you know, what those little wave thingies are called. What are they called? I don't know. She took a look at it and basically said that she didn't see AFib, but that it's not necessarily out of the question, but she definitely could tell that I had SVT. That's around the time I also got on something else for my face, but I'll go into my face later because that's a whole nother topic. After I got that diagnosis, we were then cleared to basically schedule another ablation because obviously medication didn't work for me. I couldn't take it. It wasn't great for my lifestyle. I don't want to take a pill every day. That makes me feel like crap. So we decided to schedule another ablation. That was done in December of 2020, 2 days before Christmas. I thought that that would be it. It would be done. I don't know why I thought that way because things never go that way for me. I thought that it would just be dealt with and be over. So after that surgery, a couple weeks later, I started having symptoms, not definite SVT. It doesn't feel like SVT to me. I can't distinctly feel my pulse going, you know, 200 plus, but I can definitely feel like palpitations or arrhythmia, something, but it doesn't translate to my pulse. So I don't know what is wrong. I kind of explained this to my doctor. Her dad's a cardiologist, like my doctor I work with, the dentist I work for. The way we are thinking, it might be something completely different altogether, but it all has to do with the electrophysiology of my heart. It's just out of whack, but I don't know necessarily what we can do to fix it this time. So I did get a monitor today. That's step one. I struggled for a couple weeks on the phone with them and insurance and everything to get this monitor. So thankfully we got it scheduled. As soon as I called them, they wanted to put me in one, but it was just getting the right one put into the system, ordered, so that way my insurance would cover it. So I did get my monitor on. It looks like this. This is a lot better than what I'm used to. The ones that I'm used to getting are like wires everywhere. The one that I had before, I actually had to call because it wouldn't send. I had to call them on the phone and it sent my heartbeat like through Morse code over the phone. Have you ever heard of something so crazy? I mean, it is 2021, people. Like, get it together. I'm so glad because this is amazing. It's like so discreet. I don't have any cords. It's awesome. Actually has like a little phone that comes with it. This is the monitor that comes with it. So if I have symptoms, I just press this and then it'll tell me if I would like to record a symptom, and then I press yes and it like gives me a list of symptoms that I can choose from. Like, technology, man. So I'm hoping that they can find something. I haven't had any episodes yet. The other day I was having them like about every 30 to 40 minutes or so. I haven't had any episodes yet today, or at least none that I've noticed. Like I said, it doesn't translate in my pulse, so I really have to be paying attention to my body in order to like feel it. The other day I did actually get dizzy for the first time in a while from it, so that really makes me nervous. If I'm getting dizzy, what's going on with my body? Like, what is the issue? What's the main reason? What's the cause? That's basically what I'm trying to figure out, and trying to figure out how to fix it. Other than that, I have an appointment tomorrow morning. That's for my acne. I've been struggling with acne ever since I got pregnant with Clayton. I did take hormonal birth control. I had hormonal birth control in high school. Then I had the Depo shot. I actually got pregnant with Alicia on the Depo shot. Right after I had Alicia, I got the Marina IUD put in and placed. And then I got pregnant with Clayton on the Marina. And then after I had Clayton, I ended up going with Paragard, which is the copper IUD. And I've been loving it so much, other than the symptoms it comes with. So I have really bad periods. I have really bad cramps. I even cramp when I ovulate, and bleeding is really, really heavy. Other than that, I just really cannot stand that I have so much acne. Obviously, since it's not hormonal, it doesn't stabilize my hormones at all, and I break out like crazy when I'm ovulating, when I'm not ovulating, when I'm on my period. It's really bad. I think my symptoms are actually worse when I'm ovulating. If you can see, I have makeup on too, but you can obviously tell through my makeup how bad I'm breaking out. It's crazy. So bad. Like, my chin is so bad, and a few weeks ago I started breaking out on my forehead, like all these little bumps. That never used to happen to me. I'm really concerned with how this is gonna scar and how it's gonna affect me later in life. It does affect my self-confidence a little bit, but mainly it hurts. It hurts so bad. So I really want to get on something that is going to help combat that, but I have to take my heart into consideration and make sure I don't get on something that is too extreme for my body to handle. So that is the situation I'm in right now. I have an appointment tomorrow with my primary care doctor, so I will go there at 8 a.m. and I'll kind of vlog a little bit for you guys. My doctor is also an hour from where I live, which is 2 hours from my work. I have to drive to the doctor and then 2 hours back the other way to get to work tomorrow. So all that before work tomorrow at 10:30. And then tomorrow's my late day at work, so I will be working from 10:30 until probably like 8-ish, and then I'll get home and eat, probably go to sleep, and then it'll be Thursday, another day, and it'll be time to get on to more stuff. So stay tuned for tomorrow. I'll update you when I can, and I promise to give you some updates with my heart if I have any symptoms. Oh, God. Sorry that this lighting is absolutely crazy. If I face the sun, it's way too bright. I got the kids dropped off. I'm actually 10 minutes early to my doctor's appointment, so I'm really proud of myself. I'm very tired this morning. I don't know if it's heart related or if it's just because of the light change, like it getting lighter later in the morning, but I'm super exhausted today. I'm gonna hop in here, see what they say about my face, and I will update you guys after. Okay guys, so I got out of the doctor. We had a really good visit. We got to talk about my acne, obviously, the reason I went. We also got to talk about my headaches and my chronic hip pain that's been bothering me for 7 years. That's a complete separate issue that I can maybe go into in a different video. I still have not gotten a diagnosis for that. I'm just living life with it. I don't have the time that it takes to see all the people I need to see. Whole separate issue. She did end up prescribing me some minocycline for my face, low dose, 2 times a day. It can come with some side effects. From what I know about the drug, it's very similar to doxycycline. Side effects are slightly different. It is more prone to a little bit more like hyper reactions to the drug. It's a good option, you know, we're gonna try it out, see how it works. The reason we didn't do the low dose antibiotic before is because I was still nursing. So Clayton finally weaned when we had COVID. It was really hard for me, but it's good because I knew that it needed to happen. So he weaned, so now I can focus on me and not have to worry about the medications I take affecting him. So now we can finally do some minocycline for my face. I am going to be on it for 2 months. We have another appointment scheduled in December to kind of go over and see how things are working, if it's helping my face at all. So I will definitely keep you guys updated with that. I have not had any heart palpitations this morning or last night, so that's good, but I really want to get an episode recorded so I can get it back to my cardiologist and we can kind of figure out what's going on with that. Also at my appointment, we ended up talking about my headaches. I have been taking vitamin D for about 6 months now because I was deficient in it and I needed to take that. They thought it was somehow related to my headaches. I do think that my headaches are very much tension related and hormone related a little bit and TMJ related. Headaches are a whole nother topic, but we did talk about it slightly. She was just like, oh, you just have so much going on. And I'm like, yeah, I know. Like, oh, can't keep up with everything that's going on with me health-wise. Hopefully, we'll see how this antibiotic does. I would definitely update you guys in future videos on how my face is clearing up and how my heart is. I do want to get some benzoyl peroxide to use topically with my Phoenicia so we can definitely make sure I don't get any antibiotic resistance and everything works really good. So I'm gonna do that. Have to avoid the sun a little bit more, apparently. It can lead to hyperpigmentation in areas with sun exposure, but it's definitely a short-term thing just to clear it up and see if it works. So stay tuned. I'll update you guys on acne and heart and headaches and all that fun stuff as time goes. My teeth do hurt today. I did switch my trays on Monday. So yesterday they were really sore, but today they're starting to feel a little bit better. I'm probably just clenching a lot too. I think I'm just gonna end this vlog here because it's already been so long. I'm so sorry most of this vlog was just me talking about myself, but I just feel like I had so much to update you guys on that it had to kind of be like that. If you guys want to stay tuned on all of the updates health-wise for me, please make sure you subscribe and like this video and comment below and tell me if you guys have any experience with minocycline and acne and what I should avoid, what I should expect side effect wise. I also heard that you can get joint pain, and obviously you're prone to yeast infections when you do any sort of oral antibiotic. So I'm really hoping that that doesn't happen to me. But let me know any side effects you guys have had if you did take an oral antibiotic for acne, and let me know what I should do to prevent that. I will see you guys in the next one.